Well, hundreds of migrants have begun clearing out of France's Calais refugee camp as authorities begin the week-long process of closing it down. Police are due to move into the camp within hours. Now, authorities want to move as many as 8,000 refugees to more than 160 other camps across France. They're racing to process the unaccompanied children due to fears that they could be lost when the camp is closed down. The so-called jungle has become a hub for refugees hoping to get into the UK. Now, the camp's population is believed to be around 8,000. Of those, 1,300 are children. 62% are young men from outside Europe, and the average age is 33. Well, Sarah Morice is in Calais and joins us now live. Good morning to you, Sarah. So what's going on at the moment? Has the operation to shut down the camp started?
Yeah, it sure has started, and behind me here you can probably see queues of migrants lining up here to catch buses that will take them here from this camp in Calais to other camps around France. Now, they'll need to go into sorting camps, and once they get to those camps, they will then have the opportunity to apply for asylum if they want to. Now, we've spoken to a number of young men who are lining up in this line behind me. I must say, so far, we've only seen men, and they seem to be aged somewhere in their 20s, and they're the start of this queue. So they've got themselves out of the camp and into this line this morning. They've decided not to wait for demolition and not to fight demolition, so they are going to be going as soon as they can. But what they don't know at this moment is where exactly they will be going. So at the end of this long queue, they'll be sorted and put onto buses, and they'll be sent to several centres around France. They don't exactly know where they will be, but they do know that they will no longer be living here. And the ones I've spoken to say one of their reasons this morning for getting up and trying to get into this queue very early is because it's getting cold here in France, and they do not want to spend a winter in this camp.
Absolutely. So there's those that are queuing willingly, but what about the rest of them, Sarah? Is there any sense that there will be some resistance to being moved to other camps?
Certainly the police are prepared for resistance. There's a lot of police here and a lot of authorities on the ground trying to help these people move on. We know last night there was some violence, as there has been across the weekend in the camp, with some people resisting to go. We know rocks were thrown at police, a few fires were lit as well. So what we are seeing, as you say, is the ones who are willing to go. It is expected there will be some who will put up a fight. Now, today the buses are going to go all day, around 60 buses here. Then tomorrow, perhaps the heavy machinery will start to move into the camp and will start to demolish those dwellings that have been left behind. But this is expected to take a couple of days. This is not a quick operation. So today, tomorrow and Wednesday, there will be buses taking the refugees and the migrants to where they want to go, and then the heavy machinery moves in for the bulldozing. It's at that point that there could be some resistance, and there's also a fear from some left-wing anarchist groups who say they are charities who are here. They've infiltrated the camp, and the authorities say they are inciting some of the violence as well, so police keeping an eye on those groups.
OK, Sarah, for now, thank you.